million budget. There's no way.
What's going on, boys? So Avowed is officially out, and it has face planted so hard. And yeah, do y'all ever get tired of being right every single time? We are batting 1,000. You guys called this one back in November. The developer was hiding pronouns. They were adding gay and retarded LGBTQ tags to their Steam discussion page. And then, funny enough, a few weeks ago, they had to completely nuke their Steam discussion page because things were becoming too racist and homophobic. So suffice to say, we saw this dumpster fire coming from a mile away. So as of today, the first review scores are in, and the game is dead on arrival. Not even IGN can...
What? I literally said 7 out of 10. A 7 out of 10 game is dead on arrival?
Pretend this game is good, and they gave it a 7. GameSpot gave it a 6. Even
what
the ultra woke
This must be the most
barely give this game a 6. It's sitting at an 80 right now on Metacritic. Can somebody do a wellness check on Paris Lily and Colt Eastwood? One more Xbox flop, and these guys are going to be on Suicide Watch. Reviewers are commenting on the completely broken state of the game. Gay-ass Luke Stevens talked about redoing 10 to 12 hours of gameplay because of a corrupted save file. Avowed is basically if the developers of Concord made an RPG. Many reviewers are talking about the janky 2004-ass character animations that look like they just dropped in a stock character from Unreal Engine 3 and ran with it. Other folks are commenting on the bland, uninspired, and ham-fisted dialogue, which no doubt is laden with trans representation and LGBTQ rights, and I feel seen and celebrated now, thank you. The combat also is apparently just incredibly safe, and there's nothing interesting about it.
Isn't it kind of cringe to be on this guy's side, though?
Combat with magic powers and spells, making this feel like a 25-year-old game. I hope to play this game when it comes out so that I can roast it, but for some reason,
this guy got shot on during a debate, and he tried to DMCA the video because he looked soy.
Of the game aren't coming from people like me who want woke games to fail.
Like, I get it, you're anti-DAI. Like, I'm really neutral on the whole thing. Like, I just really just care about if the game is good or not. I don't care about his fucking tweets or whatever.
Also, the god-awful art direction.
I mean, if I had to be on the side of this guy,
what were they thinking?
My God.
Who wants to play the whole game with cordyceps coming out of your forehead the whole game? The map and all the characters just look very bright and colorful and corny, like some first-year art student made this game. I remember playing Outer Worlds back in 2019, and it's easy to see how this company landed here because I don't think Obsidian is a true AAA studio anymore. Outer Worlds was not a big game, and you had like 10...
They never were a true AAA studio, were they? Outer Worlds? Or Outer Wilds. They had a pretty good budget, I think, but definitely not triple.
In small handcrafted locations that you can basically land at. So instead of making those areas on separate planets, they just put them all together in one area, and voila, now you've got Avowed. But all that to say, this is not a true open world game like Skyrim. This game couldn't hold Skyrim's jockstrap. There are no horses, there are no steeds. You can't head off in a direction and find miles and...
Bro, who cares if it's open world or if it's zones in between? Like, Witcher is not open world either, but it's still fucking amazing. Like, it literally doesn't matter if you have to run 1/4 of the entire map, get one loading screen, and then 1/4 and get 4 zones in total, or if it's one big zone, it literally doesn't matter.
Miles of quests and interesting stuff.
Like it's not like it's immersive breaking or anything. Like it's just so big. Like the maps are just so big.
Ton of claustrophobic tiny spaces.
Like this guy is just absolute retarded. Is the game actually out and the reviews are shit?